Hey there, Soap Squad. Today is a beautiful day to unpack some seriously wild Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, July 8th. Grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get right into it, because Salem is about to explode. Let's kick things off with Philip Kiriakis and Stephanie Johnson. According to the latest spoilers for Wednesday, Philip is going to track Stephanie down to deliver a very heartfelt apology. And honestly, it is about time. Philip is going to apologize for all the recent Titan chaos, knowing full well that corporate warfare is the absolute last thing Stephanie needs to be stressing over right now. But let's be real for a second, guys. Philip apologizing is actually a huge moment of growth for him. If we look back at Philip's history, especially his legendary meltdowns over Chloe Lane and Belle Black, he usually doubles down when he makes a mess. Seeing him take real accountability is refreshing. But I have to wonder, is this apology just about Titan, or does Philip feel genuinely terrible about the absolute nightmare Stephanie's personal life has become? Because let's look at Stephanie's current reality. It is a complete disaster. She is suffering from severe PTSD after being kidnapped by that absolute psycho Owen Kent. She is so traumatized that she literally pulled a loaded gun on an innocent person and got arrested. And if that wasn't enough, her husband Alex's ex, Joy Wesley, just rolled back into town with Alex's secret baby, Kelsey. Stephanie's marriage is completely imploding in front of our eyes. A lot of fans think Stephanie is just acting crazy, but I actually think she is a deeply broken woman who is crying out for help. So when Philip offers this apology, I think Stephanie's going to accept it with grace. She might even try to put her PR spin on the Titan mess to help counter EJ DiMera's ruthless loan tactics. It's her way of regaining control when her personal life is spiraling out of control. But here's the kicker with Philip. While he is being sweet to Stephanie, he is going to have a completely different vibe when he runs into Sarah Horton at the hospital. The spoilers reveal a highly tense, agitated encounter between Philip and Sarah. Why is Philip so volatile? He is literally swinging his arms around like a maniac. We know Sarah is deeply entrenched in the Carasil-tainted drug investigation after her patient died. Is Philip somehow connected to the drug scandal? Or is he just completely unhinged because Gabi Hernandez shattered his heart with her corporate double-cross? I personally think Philip is a ticking time bomb right now, and Sarah just happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Speaking of ticking time bombs, we have to talk about Brady Black and Kristen DiMera. My jaw hit the floor when I saw what is coming for these two on Wednesday. Brady is going to put Kristen through a massive grilling session, and he is absolutely refusing to let her off the hook. Amazing. It is about time somebody held Kristen accountable. Kristen is currently on edge, completely paranoid that EJ is going to come after her for trying to have Johnny killed. But Brady knows Kristen better than anyone. He can smell her lies from a mile away. He senses that there is way more to the story regarding Rachel's upcoming release from Bayview and Kristen's erratic behavior. And you won't believe what Kristen is actually hiding. We, the viewers, know the terrifying truth. Kristen literally murdered Sophia Choi with a rock and dumped her in the Salem River. And now her own daughter Rachel is weeping over Sophia's death at Bayview, completely unaware that her mother is the killer. That is some next-level psychopathy. Kristen will do her absolute best to keep the truth about Sophia and Johnny under wraps during this interrogation, but I think Brady is getting closer to the truth. I just despise Kristen right now. How many times has she destroyed Brady's life? From stealing Teresa's embryo years ago to this current murder cover-up, she is irredeemable. I really hope Brady doesn't fall for her manipulative tears this time. And the hospital is going to be ground zero for even more drama on Wednesday, because Brady is also going to cross paths with his ultimate rival, Xander Kiriakis. Can you believe it? Both of these men are currently trying to help Sarah investigate the Coruscant drug crisis. Xander is trying to play the hero for his ex-wife, but we all know Xander is hiding massive secrets of his own, especially regarding Kate's lawsuit trap. I am praying that Brady and Xander can keep things civil for Sarah's sake, but knowing their toxic history, a brawl in the hospital corridors wouldn't surprise me one bit. They both have massive egos, and they both want to be the one to save Sarah's medical license. Now, let's pivot to a dynamic that is driving me absolutely insane. Gabi Hernandez and Theo Carver. The spoilers for Wednesday show these two crossing paths across town, and the tension is going to completely erupt. Gabi has been on this ridiculous apology tour trying to win Philip back, but she is finally going to lose her cool. Gabi's frustration is going to push her right to her breaking point, and she is going to lash out at Theo. And honestly, I am so sick of Gabi's victim complex. She lied, she schemed with Johnny DiMera, she ruined her own relationship, and now she wants to scream at Theo. Give me a break. A lot of fans defend Gabi because she has been through a lot in the past, but I am firmly Team Theo on this one. Theo has been nothing but kind and supportive to her. And Gabi read his diary and saw that he has a massive crush on a woman named G. Theo secretly has deep feelings for Gabi, and she is exploiting his kindness while using him as an emotional punching bag. Every conversation between them is getting more and more heated. I think this erupting tension might actually lead to a shocking confession. Theo might finally snap and tell Gabi exactly how he feels, which would completely turn her world upside down. Meanwhile, in a completely unexpected twist, Alex Kiriakis is going to seek out some much-needed advice from none other than Bonnie Lockhart. That's crazy. But honestly, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense. Alex is drowning right now. Joy Wesley is threatening him with criminal charges if Stephanie goes anywhere near baby Kelsey. Alex is terrified of messing up. He has massive, deep-rooted abandonment issues because his biological mother, Angelica Devereaux, tossed him aside when he was a kid. He wants to be a good father, but he has no idea how to navigate this blended family nightmare. And who better to ask than Bonnie? Bonnie knows exactly what it feels like to be the messy outsider trying to fit into the Kiriakis family. She has made a million mistakes in her life, but she managed to build a solid marriage with Justin. Bonnie is going to give Alex the blunt, unfiltered truth about the extreme difficulties of being a step-parent and managing a fractured family. I think this is going to be a really beautiful grounding moment for Alex. He needs someone to tell him to stop panicking and start acting like a man who can protect his daughter. Finally, we have to talk about the most random but intriguing pairing of the week, Gwen Rizczech and Tate Black. On Wednesday, Gwen is going to make Tate her confidant during a self-defense lesson. I love this so much. Gwen is dealing with so much garbage right now. EJ is trying to rip her off. Xander is just using her for physical comfort, and she feels completely alone in Salem. Opening up to a teenager might seem weird, but Tate is actually the perfect listener. Tate is going through his own absolute hell right now. His girlfriend, Holly Jonas, keeps collapsing because of those tainted DiMera drugs, and he is dealing with the horrific fallout of Sophia's death. When Gwen opens up about all the bad news in her life, Tate is going to offer her some genuine sympathy. and I really hope Gwen returns the favor. They are both carrying so much trauma, and this self-defense class might just be the exact emotional outlet they both desperately need to survive the summer in Salem. All right, Soap Squad, that is a wrap on our deep dive for Wednesday, July 8th. What do you guys think? Will Brady finally bust Kristen? Is Gabi going too far with Theo? Let me know your wildest theories down in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video.